Hey guys, thank you for joining to one of my first makeup tutorials on YouTube, really. I hope you've been following along on Instagram for a while, and if not, go follow AltBeautySpot on Instagram now. I share a lot of fun stuff there. Today, on another fun, colorful, clean beauty tutorial, I am sharing with you guys a nice, fun, kind of Thanksgiving holiday look. Ilia True Radiant Priming Serum. Give this a few good shakes to make sure it's all incorporated before applying. I absolutely love this stuff. It's one of the more pricier items I've bought yet, but it's worth it and it lasts you a very long time. You truly don't need to use much. There's tiny little shimmery metallic flecks in it, and I think they really just give you this glow, as you can see here. Foundation. My go-to favorite is the Crunchy foundation, and so I think that's what we will use today. I just use this little flat top brush and squirt some in there. Start patting it around your face. The reason you do this instead of just immediately smearing it around is that this really helps push it into your skin, and you will get a longer lasting set just by pressing it in first. So now, once you've kind of distributed it by tapping, we are going to blend it in with circular motions. The Hynt Duet Perfecting Concealer, and I am shade DC03, which is medium. I'm going to use this. I have a Lancome Brush 8, which is their concealer brush, and I always start with my problem spots, and then since we're kind of going with a full glam holiday look, I guess I will do my full face kind of contouring concealer. So under my eyes, I focus on the corner and then definitely sweep it out past the outer corner, and then I just feather it out. This is what I've had the most luck with because it brightens right under my eyes and here where I want it to, and then it just becomes easier to blend this out, as I've already started to blend it out with just in the way that I've applied it. Just adding brightness in some of these high points or areas that you want concealing to just really build a beautiful base for the rest of our foundation to go on. For these blemish spots, I just take the Eco Tools blurring brush. This is one of my favorites, and it just helps you blend them out. For the rest of this, I like just going back to my foundation brush and blurring it in. It has a little bit of that product, and it's a little dewy still from applying my foundation, so it'll help really meld the two products together. Now I will add some setting powder. I go back and forth on setting powder, but because I added this concealer in a little heavier in some areas, I don't want it to get too cakey. I am using the Well People Bio Brightener Invisible powder. You really don't need much. I just had some left in here. So that's what I'm going to use with this Eco Tools large shadow brush. I rarely use this for actual shadow. It's not precise enough for me. So I love this for setting powder. Just get a little bit on the brush and just tap, tap, tap. If it's not fully incorporated on the first pass, that's no big deal. I still like going over with a fluffy brush. And anywhere where you regularly feel oily. So for me, around my nose. Center of my chin, and then I will do some on my forehead again because I did the concealer in those spots. So just like I said, tapped that in. I didn't go too heavy, and then I will just take my big fluffy brush. This one is the Eco Tools Full Brush, and just make sure that it's all incorporated and dusted away. I'm going to use this Lolo Mineral Blusher in Sugar and Spice. I have enough on the lid here to, I probably have too much on the lid here to cover my face. This product doesn't appear to be very dark, but the reality is it's very easily to be too heavy-handed with this. I enjoy it when I can do it well. I sometimes am literally stressed out applying this because you can do too much too fast. What I use is this nice kind of, it's not a true flat top, but it's a nice fluffy angled brush. It's Merle Norman's Face Number 5 brush. It's a great blush brush. Right along, you see my cheekbone here, it's kind of high, and then I have my apple, and then I have the shallow of my cheek here. I am going to apply it just to the body here, so not the top of it, but the kind of in between the top and the shallow. And then just the tip of this, I'm going to dip again and then create this kind of C, just connecting my temple in with the base of this. And then I am going to take the Inika Baked Mineral Illuminizer in Dewdrop. Love this highlighter. I'm going to use this fan brush. It's a super old one from e.l.f. They're like between $1 and $5 at Target. So just running that across the top, and then just find the high points. Just find the high points of your cheekbone. And I like going in a pretty straight line but window washer, and then start going in almost circular, a little more back and forth, slightly perpendicular to it. And just, can you guys see that shine when I move my face? I mean, it is stunning. And then I like going just under my brow bone at the ends there, nose, and then just lightly brushing, like barely apply pressure and go on your cupid's bow. Now that I got my true base down, I am going to move quickly to my eyebrows, and I use almost solely, for at least filling them in, this PYT Beauty P.O.V brow pencil. This is amazing. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it is, but it's super affordable. The pencil is kind of flat and squat, so you can do like hair-like strokes with it, and then it's retractable. So some days when I don't want to fill it in a ton, but I just have a few scarce pieces, I go down to like the very little showing, so that it just lightly fills it in, and I don't even get much of like a stroke with it, which is really nice. So, oh, and the other end is a spoolie, so you can, with one product, brush out your brows, and I'm an up and then start fading, like fanning out person. Now with the pencil end, I just like going in and fill in any kind of holes or just make it a more homogeneous brow. If you wish it was a little fuller there, just put some in there and just make them look nice and filled in. Fix the shape up a little bit if need be. And yeah, like you can see, this is the one I've done. It's nothing crazy different, but it's just a little sleeker, cleaner, filled in, a little fuller. For my eyes, I'm going to first take Topaz from Prisma palette and this Lancome number 11 large shadow brush and just press Topaz right into the center. So I'm just filling up the middle kind of half of my lid. Then I am going to press Regal from Prisma palette into the outer corner of my eye with this e.l.f. brush. It's a round, small round, semi-stiff brush. And I like lining up kind of the edge of the blending with, when staring straight forward, the edge of my iris, which is kind of the outer third of my lid. And then also just a touch on my lower lash line with a very, very small brush. I am going to take Gabriel Cosmetics Liquid Radiance in gold and just taking product off of the roller, I'm going to build up this beautiful gold on the inner corner of my eye, top and bottom. And I'm going to take Naturale's purple eyeliner and the last step, Inika Long Lash Mascara. And ta-da! That is this gorgeous eye look. So here is the finished look. Finished it off using Inika Long Lash Mascara and the Naturale Sustain Lip Stain in Terracotta. I am now going to get changed and move on to filming the hair tutorial portion of this. I thank you guys for following along so far, and part 2 is coming shortly. See you guys in just a little bit. Thanks, guys.